Now let's go through the landing pages of this. And it's interesting how this provides very specific demonstrations of the product within the sales message so that the customer is really able to visualize how they might use this product when in the past they may have failed at their attempts trying to do, in this case, woodworking. Can you talk through these?
Yeah, I remember Gary Bencivenga, one of the greatest, copywriters and advertisers in the world. He talked about there's nothing more powerful than a demonstration. And what these guys are doing is they're demonstrating the ease, the simplicity, the convenience of using their product. And it really doesn't matter what you're selling, whether you're selling, a product like a physical product, a digital product, a service, a solution, being able to demonstrate, that what you have to offer is simple, easy, exciting, awesome, convenient, that it, gets the the user what it is that they are looking for in a solution is something that is so powerful, so convincing. And not enough, marketers and advertisers take the time to figure out how they can actually demonstrate what it is, that they have to offer here. So again, these demonstrations are very simple. Everything about this funnel, the simplicity of it is just magnificent. But the devil is in the detail. They're employing really powerful tactics and just pulling it off in a very simple manner. And I would invite anyone and everyone that, is selling a service, a solution, a product of some description to really sit down and genuinely and sincerely demonstrate how is your product simple to use? How does it get results quickly? How is it better than everything else that's out there? Can you demonstrate your USP, provided you have one? Everyone should have one. How do you demonstrate your USP? How do you really convince someone visually and psychologically that what it is that you have to offer really is the best solution in the marketplace in comparison to all other solutions that are out there? And these guys do it really, really well.
Yeah, I think that you really shouldn't take any shortcuts here and say, well, because I'm teaching tennis or because I'm teaching some other skill, that we can't have an outcome that a customer has. And of course, with woodworking, it's the idea is simple. Oh, I'll have a picture of their woodworking project, but is a real proof element where somebody looks at one of these illustrations and thinks, okay, maybe I really can create something like this. And this is going to be the way I do it. And if you're selling golf lessons or you're selling marketing skills, showing the outcome of what some of your customers have done and demonstrating, say, if it's marketing, showing this different sales processes. Here is this sales page and this is this sales page. And so that there are these proof elements that what you really are delivering is being used by customers. And that what it does is it helps the customer look at that and go, wow, if they can do it, I can do it too. I
Exactly.
remember I remember when my son, he was probably 12 years old, and we were sitting in a kids theater. The kids were on stage and they were singing and they were tap dancing. And my son walked out of there and goes, man, I could do that. And I could smile while I do it. And I thought that that was a massive psychological shift, and
Fabulous.
also something that these target customers, prospects are looking at. They're looking at this table or the bird box and going, "I could do that, and I could do this too." They're seeing ways to improve the thing that other people did, and so now you got them. And that's a real key element. And if you're not showing these illustrations, you don't even get that click in the prospect's mind.
I think that that is a really, really brilliant insight. And I think that that's the difference between good results and real spectacular results. It's not just about showing your product as and your service and your solution is easy and convenient to use and better than everything else that's out there. It's about demonstrating really how the person, your prospect, can really succeed with it. It's about giving your prospect something that makes them believe that, hey, I can actually really do this. And it's not just testimonials or anything like that. It's about providing something real that makes them believe, hey, me with my skills and my experience or the lack thereof, I can actually really go from where I am to getting the result with this. If you can infuse your demonstrations with that, I think you'll probably find that your offer is just going to explode. It's very, very
Absolutely.
powerful. And another thing you said there I think is very important also, and that is, this stuff is not small. This stuff is not going to have a boost in conversion rates for you. This is something, if you can really get powerful demonstrations in place in your advertising, your sales will explode. It will not be a small increase in conversions for you. It can be massive. And
Mhm.
therefore, as Rob mentioned there earlier, it warrants the effort. The juice is worth the squeeze.